Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia HD Blind, with your host Dameol SC. Last time we got the most freaking awesome airship I've ever goddamn seen. Holy crap. I'm really surprised by that and really happy by that. So, let's get to this.
You'd be able to speak with the
Well, I use a Critian technique to do it. Wait, do I detect a little jealousy?
Maybe. Right, Repeat?
Yuri, you want to talk to Repeat? I think the two of you understand each other well enough already.
I got him pretty well figured out, but I don't know if he understands me.
I think he feels the same way.
Okay, I forgot how to get onto the... There we go, that's how I get onto the thing. Okay, so I need to go into the center of the Sands of Corgo. Kitty! Don't go meow meow right when I start recording. There's that, and the Sands of Corgo are here. Okay, that's... Okay, cool. This is apparently where Dameol is supposed to be. And we're gonna find out. I'm gonna see if I believe that. Dameol, are you here? I hope this isn't a boss fight. Well, I did just save out in the desert, so... Oh, wow, I'm dumb. Not Dameol, Phaeroh. Dameol's the... I mean, Dameol is there because he's the one that brought me here, but... I forgot which dragon I was dealing with. So, this is where Phaeroh is? Well, it should be. I wasn't able to see him when we came to the desert, but I think this is where we can meet him. I have nothing bad will happen. What if he suddenly attacks us? Well, I can't make any guarantees. I don't think we have a say in the matter. Carol, you okay? No, I'm not okay. I should go. Phaeroh sure did pick a bleak place to live in, don't you think? They say this area used to be covered in lush greenery. Well, and why did it turn into this rocky desert? I don't know that much. Estelle, are you really going to meet him? Even though you could be killed? Well, yes, I've made my peace with the decision. Rita, you've been acting a little funny ever since hearing Judith's story on the ship. Do you have a problem with meeting Phaeroh? I just think it'll be hard on her to hear what he has to say. But it's too late to turn back now. We've come this far after all. I am curious if there's more to this Phaeroh wants to kill Estelle than just she is literally toxin to him. I mean, not that that's not a good enough reason. That's certainly a good enough reason.
Well, he doesn't seem to be here. Maybe he's off somewhere taking a nap.
So, Carol, do you... Actually, I guess Carol does often take naps other than where he lives.
Phaeroh, you are here, aren't you?
Wait.
Poison, you appear before me at last.
That's Phaeroh? Wow. I completely misremember what he looked like. I did not get the peacock impression the last time I saw him.
So you are here. Is that how you greet all your guests, Phaeroh? By calling them names?
For what reason have you come to me? Surely you are aware that I could end your existence with a mere thought.
Your sister would rather you not.
You talk pretty big, don't you?
Yuri, not helping.
If you really want to fight, I'd hate to disappoint you.
Yuri, especially not helping.
Yuri, no! Everyone, please wait!
This is... I have to say this is interesting in that I actually find myself, angry at Yuri.
Estelle! Phaeroh, please hear what I have to say.
Does death hold no fear for you, little one? For you gaze now into the mouth of death itself.
I'm not looking at your mouth.
I am afraid, but I'm even more afraid of dying without knowing who I really am. Belius told me I needed to meet you to learn about my destiny. I have to know just what that destiny is.
By the way, don't ask what happened to Bellius.
I understand that I am a threat to the Entelecheia, but you said that I am a poison to this world. What is this power I have? Just who is the child of the full moon? If it is true that my existence cannot be tolerated, then it's okay if I have to die.
Estelle, I get you're naive, but just because there's someone in the world that thinks you should die doesn't mean you actually should.
But I at least deserve to know why it is I have to die. Please tell me. I beg of you.
I was really impressed until that last bit. You don't just casually say you beg. You actually made a really, really convincing argument. Just leave it at that.
There was a time when this was a verdant land, sheltered by the blessing of an air crane.
Yeah, I got that from how it was used to be lush and green.
So there was an air crane here. But what happened? Why did it change?
What you see are the results of too much air and its aftermath. As to why the air ran rampant, the answer lies with the poison brought by the child of the full moon.
Huh?
The power of the child of the full moon stimulates the air crane more than any blastia.
Oh, okay, so what I was saying before about people making too much blastia and causing too much magic to go, be used, and that driving the wildlife crazy isn't quite right. It's something about Estelle's bloodline that really, really, really was the tipping point. But in that case, still, that seems a little weird. That almost reminds me of all the people that talk about, oh, hey, we've got to do something about all the cows farting because it's hurting the greenhouse. Well, you can't actually. I mean, that's just a natural process. You should really deal with the things that can actually be fixed through reason rather than things that can't. You can't tell cows to quit farting, and you can't tell Estelle to quit living. I mean, I guess you can, but that hasn't worked out so well so far.
Blastia convert air into energy by way of a formula. So if Estelle can use her healing arts without the aid of any Blastia, she must possess a formula in her very being that lets her convert air into energy.
You hear it first. Estelle is bad at math.
Judith was searching for Blastia that used a particular kind of formula. So, this special formula Estelle has must also consume massive amounts of air.
So basically what that means is that there's certain Blastia in the world that use an unbalanced formula and really, really, really drain the air, as opposed to most Blastia are actually made correctly.
Which causes the air crane to become more active and pump out more air than they should. I had hoped my hypothesis would have been wrong.
Then
It is as she has said. With each use of her power, the child of the full moon uses far more air than the Blastia.
Guys, I will be right back. I'm putting this freaking cat in the closet. Holy crap. Okay, sorry about that. I swear they have figured out that if they meow annoyingly right when I'm doing this, I'm more likely to just put my hand down and pet them, pay attention to them in an effort to try and get them to shut up. But eventually there comes a point where I'm just done!
In so doing, the imbalance of air in this world is furthered. For the planet, such an existence can only be called a poison.
So that's the thing, what exactly is air? Is there a counter formula somewhere in the world that takes the air back into whatever air is before it's created by Blastia? That's the thing, it keeps saying that, Blastia use a formula that converts, energy to air. So there must be something that undoes that, but then there's certain Blastia and there's Estelle that is actually outproducing that natural process.
So you just wipe it out then? Little quick to
This problem concerns the entire planet, and she is its cause. To do nothing would be unparalleled folly.
It seems like everyone in this game is just completely assured of their own correctness to the point where diplomacy isn't necessary, except for Flynn. Flynn is the only one that seems to understand that diplomacy is helpful.
If the problem's with Estelle, then it's
Oh, and
best to
Bellius.
solve. You have no place in our affairs.
The gravity of this situation is beyond your grasp.
You don't honestly think that everything's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows if Estelle dies, do you?
It would at least eliminate one problem.
Well, not really. Oh, okay, granted, admittedly, Phaeroh has no way of knowing that Estelle's in a position to drastically help the situation.
Phaeroh, at Heliord I stopped myself. And again at Dawngrest I stopped you. What I thought was a Blastia turned out to be a human. Before I realized it, I had lost my way. I never thought this child could be as great a danger as you had said.
And due to your confusion, I granted you the time necessary to see things as they are.
Oh, Phaeroh kind of likes Judith.
As a result, my sister Bellius is now lost to me. Enough. This power will bring only ruin.
Not sure I understand all this, but if her power's the problem, why can't she just not use it?
There can be no guarantee she will not try to use the power.
That's true. She does have trouble turning a blind eye to things happening around her. Someday she will surely use her power to help someone. However, as long as she keeps that spirit of compassion, she cannot only be seen as harmful. She is not like a Blastia. I know that you can feel the difference.
Compassion alone will not save this world.
Yeah, the world can only be saved by hatred. Someone really needs to sit Phaeroh down and make him watch the Star Wars movies.
Listen, Phaeroh, I get that you've thought all this through with everybody's best interest in mind, but why doesn't that world have a place for Estelle?
It is sometimes necessary to remove a part to save the whole.
I don't buy that for a second. What makes you so high and mighty that you're the one to decide who gets cut and who doesn't?
We have endured the anxiety of existence for far greater a span than you can conceive.
I do have to wonder, why is Phaeroh willing to go into this big long debate? I mean, I can understand it from my perspective, but I don't see why he's putting up with it. He'd just be like, wow, whatever, I'm dead. I can only imagine it's Judith. I feel like that he appreciates and understands Judith enough that he doesn't want to just straight up kill her. I don't think he gives two goddams about the rest of us.
Such words mean nothing from those who call this world home for but a fleeting moment.
Phaeroh, please, listen. The important thing is finding a way to stop the excessive air, correct? We still have time left to search for such a thing.
Judith.
And if the effects of Estelle's power reach their absolute limit,
Which we will know how.
I will kill her as promised. You should have no complaint with this.
Hey, Judith, are you serious?
I'm sure brave Vesperia will come up with something before that happens, right?
What? Yeah, of course we will.
Score one for Judith. So that settles it. If we humans are to blame for Estelle's problem and bringing on the apocalypse, then it's up to us to make things right. If we give it all we've got and still blow it, you can slow roast us on a grill for all I care.
You have changed. If you are still as before,
Have I? That is nice to hear.
very well. Be ever mindful, though, that time is fleeting.
I'm sorry, I still, the fact that he's a giant peacock just makes me a lot less intimidated by him.
Wait! If the formulas are causing the excessive air, then there must have been times when this happened in the past. I mean, the Blastia were a product of an ancient civilization.
There exist those who have inherited the sins of the past. If any yet can speak of what occurred in the days of old, it is they.
Oh, after Phaeroh just gets through talking about how he's lived for basically forever, he's like, yeah, I don't know.
He's gone.
Thanks for everything, Yuri.
You should be thanking Judith, Estelle. Yuri didn't really do hardly anything except almost bring on a fight.
Judith, you too.
No problem. But hey,
What?
it's okay if I have to die? What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that again.
I'm sorry.
Lone wolf and the lone dog.
Man, I was really worried there for a while.
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation.
Yeah, I still don't entirely understand why he didn't just wipe us all out. Except again, I have to figure it must be Judith.
Poor Raven's heart can't handle that sort of stuff anymore.
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately. And that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Phaeroh was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought after all.
Well, it certainly seems that way.
You might be right.
Especially after he effectively forgave us for murdering his sister. Although, again, I kind of hope Phaeroh doesn't know that we did sort of straight up kill Belius. We didn't do it on purpose, of course. We didn't know that's what we were doing, but that is kind of straight up what we did.
I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds like you.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing, and that's all.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
There's no doubt that the formulas are related somehow to the air getting used up. We need to find out about the ancient Blastia, and if they went berserk or not. If we had that kind of information, it might give us a clue.
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old. Or at least that's what Phaeroh said.
I was there, I remember. That is absolutely what he said. What do you think it means? I presume it means to talk to the people that are in positions of power because of what came before. Like the ones who won the war.
The Critia were the ones to invent the Blastia.
Oh, really? That adds a whole lot new level of stuff.
In other words, we need to ask a Critian who is still familiar with the old stories. Yeah, the Critia are often credited as the inventors of the Blastia.
There isn't much left of the Critian city of Timza, though. Things might be different if we had somewhere else to look.
The hidden city of Miorzo.
Miorzo?
It is far older than Temza, and the birthplace of the Critia. The first Blastia also originated there.
Really? Well, what do you know? You wouldn't happen to know where this Miorzo might be, would you, darling?
Did you just call her darling? What are you, Rainer?
I've heard that name somewhere. There was a Critian in Ospio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still be there?
Well, there's no harm in checking it out.
Judith, are you coming with us?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild to straighten out.
We do. Although at this point, that's the thing. As soon as Yuri said, oh, we'll listen to your story and then make a decision, that basically means your decision has to be, yeah, you're okay.
So, to Ospio then.
Hey, do you mind if I have a gel?
Carol, I don't really think you should eat those unless you need them.
But I can't stop thinking about how good they taste. Or the smushy way they feel between my teeth.
I noticed we've had fewer gels lately. You've been snacking on them, haven't you?
I want them so badly I can't sleep. And here you've been eating them while we weren't looking?
I haven't been doing anything like that. Wait, Rita, you were losing sleep over gels?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
They're not snacks, you know. They might be small, but they're pretty expensive.
I can't say I like their taste or texture very much.
Perhaps they're not too pleasing to a princess's palate.
No, that's not it. I don't think they're that good either.
I'm addicted to their simple taste. You just don't get it.
Gels were made sweet and soft so they'd appeal to children after all.
Are you saying my sense of taste is childish?
What's the matter with that? You are both children.
Aww. Poor people. Okay. So, this is interesting then. Okay. So this is like the first part of the game where we actually seem to have like actual free roam to do stuff. Up until now, everything we've done has really been, okay, do this, then do this, then do this, then do this, then do this. And it's been, it was like we started off and the Blastia from the slums was taken, and oh my gosh, we better go get it back right now. Because if we don't get it back right now, then, people won't have water to drink. Really big deal. And then, what is that? A very short time later, once we actually we beat the Blood Alliance and we got the Water Blastia back, it was immediately, okay, Brave Vesperia has been made, we have an assignment, we better go here. So it was just sort of like, oh, well, I can't very well go gallivanting off while we actually have our first assignment, I should do that. Then as soon as we got to, the Colosseum, there was, we were put off, we had to wait for a bit, and so we decided to follow up, go after Phaeroh. Then when we got back from the Colosseum, we had the, battle between, Colosseum City of Nordopolica and, obviously, the Guild City that we had to deal with. So we had to, go take care of that, and it's just like every single time there was something really pressing. Whereas now it's just, okay, well, don't use a whole lot of healing arts. We're researching stuff. Now, what is this? So I'm finding stuff as I wander the world now.
All that stuff about the balance of the world is pretty hard to take in.
Yeah, I hadn't even been outside the capital until just a while ago myself. And now we're here talking about the fate of the world. You never know what life will bring you.
But isn't that what makes it interesting?
I don't think we can afford to be that relaxed anymore. Estelle doesn't have much time left.
What's the harm? It's not as if acting all serious is gonna solve anything.
Besides, Estelle will notice if we look all worried.
Well, maybe so, but
We won't forget what Phaeroh said. Relax.
I know, it's just...
Estelle's got it the worst. If we get too down about this, we won't be much help to her.
Okay, what is this? This doesn't really introduce me to where I am. Okay, whatever this is something I'm not supposed to be at yet. So let's get back out of here. That's too bad. I thought I found like a spa or something. That's one thing I have not found in this game yet. I eventually want to learn that button. But I've certainly not learned it yet. See, I know I'm going to Ospio eventually, but I do certainly feel as though this gives me a chance to actually go back and hit old places. Especially now that I've got... So this is where I actually started the game, isn't it? Yep, Zaphius. Haven't been here in forever. So is there anything to do here? Should probably cut to me finding something, actually. I don't know. So yeah, we got that back. The water is flowing. I'm not really seeing anything to do here. Nothing's changed. I was kind of hoping I'd see the old guy, or something to mark my homecoming, but I'm not actually seeing anything, which makes me a little bit sad. If I remember correctly, there was a Critian in here. And if this doesn't pan out, then I'll probably fade out and see you in Aspio. Because I don't necessarily want to spend all your time. Zaphius may be a nice place to live, but that means his taxes are not much higher. Price went up again recently. Yeah, you are no help, sir. You are no help at all. Alright, well then, I will see you guys whenever I find something. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you in just a little bit. Well, this is something. I went back and found my room, and Estelle's asking if she can take the room next door. I guess she can. I certainly wasn't intending for all of you to dogpile in here. Well, it might be a bit small, but go right ahead. Welcome back, Yuri. You're full of energy as usual, Ted. Flynn's not with you? He's been busy with the Knights. I couldn't drag around some Rising Star captain on my little errands. Did you two get in a fight again? Again? Do Flynn and Yuri fight a lot? Yep, day in, day out. Yuri, I want you to go make up with Flynn. Look, it's not that simple. Simple? You and Flynn are as simple as they come. Like, when we couldn't pay our taxes, you thought you'd just get rid of the tax collector. What's simple is your way of thinking. Even I would have thought that one through a little more. Well, that's simple, alright. They're both too stubborn. They just give each other an inch. Like, when Yuri quit the Imperial Knights, things keep getting rocky like that. You two are incorrigible. Here, take this and go patch things up with Flynn. Bread? Why? You can split it. Yuri and Flynn have split everything with each other ever since they were kids. Like their first sword. They could only afford one, so they switched off using it all day long. I think I started to see how similar Yuri and Flynn really are. We've both been together forever. When you grow up in the same environment, you're bound to be a little alike. You better make up with him before the next time you come back here. Then I'll have to the missus cook everyone a big, nice dinner. Make it with Flynn, huh? It was so easy when we were kids. Oh, I thought I was getting a flashback. That would have been awesome. I would have loved a flashback. Wait, I'm dumb. I should poke around my room and see if there's like anything in there. See, like an maple gel. I didn't figure there'd be any great cash. This is the Mesa Moon. Mesa Moon, eh? It's locked. Can't lock me out of the room next to my room. So am I paying rent on this place the whole time I'm gone? I don't need to save. Excuse me, kid. Okay, so they said I need to make up with Flynn before I come back here again. Does that mean I can just go to the castle and make up with him? I kind of doubt it. That does not seem like something that's actually a thing. Excuse me, dog. So there's that caravan. Here's this place. Sure, why not? Let's just like take a tour of old places. Anything happening in here? Doesn't really look like it. Doesn't look like it at all. So if I had been able to fly straight down this road, this would have taken me, yep, right there. City of Blossoms. I kind of got run out of here last time. Aha! If you head for the sea from here, you can't help running into Emead Hill. They say there's remains of some monster on the ground halfway up. The story goes this monster was as long as the trunk of the tree of Halur. Big, right? Not long ago, I caught sight of a gallant man on my way home with the port city. He was tall and slender with silver hair, but he was headed into the mountains and no one's seen him since. It sounds like Duke. He was far too handsome to be a hermit. I wonder who he could have been. Well, that's certainly something. A Duke sighting. City of Halur. City of Blossoms, Halur. That's the mayor's residence. The mayor. Remember, the mayor is never bloody in here. Oh, maybe he is. Well, that was a bit of a confusing sentence. Our fates are tied to the, trunk of Halur. We can choose our own destiny. What? No, you can't. Another Critian. I'm like, no. First of all. Wow, I went through a lot of those. I need to go to a better town and get better stuff. But I'm assuming that this place, being so long ago, is not going to have anything for me. Yeah, you have everything I can buy here. Okay. I was kind of hoping the stores would kind of upgrade with me so I wouldn't have to constantly go to the newest places, but oh well. Another Critian. That was not very helpful. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. No, it's too difficile to do by myself. What to do? Well, that's interesting. Why in the world is he using the term difficile when he was speaking Spanish? What is that? That guy's definitely the definition of creepy. Yeah, maybe we ought to keep on moving. Oh, bon guignon, you came at a good time. What's with this guy? My name is Cicely. Piacer. Pleased to meet you too? Estelle, you're only encouraging him. I have to say, I'm having a piccolo problema. Do you think you could help me? You want us to help you? What is it you want help with? Well, Signorina, Signorina, I have been counting the petals of the flower from this tree, but it's a bit difficile to do alone. Well, it's about time we hit the old dusty trail. Good idea. Aspeletta, please, wait. Why won't you help me? This guy's pretty annoying. I think I need someone to help. Even the signor would surprise. Por favor? Huh? Me? What do you mean, even the signor? What are you trying to insinuate? Alright, Raven, we're counting on you. Yeah, and make it fast, okay? I still don't know what's really going on, but, good luck? I guess. The old man will get things done. He's a real go-getter. Bene, molto bene. So, signor, you go and look over that way. Hold on just a sec. I haven't sent any help at all. It'll be easier if you just give it and accept your fate, old man. Yeah, and make it snappy, would you? So what am I doing exactly? Well, I counted all of them. All the way from here. Holy crap, there's 97,201. See, I thought it'd be something like that. Grazie. What the hell's this for, anyway? Oh, signor, I cannot tell you. It is a secret. A secret, eh? Well, whatever, I'm going now. Appellate, signor. Your name. What is it? Raven. Raven, you did a great job today. I am sure good luck will come your way. Arrivederci. Good luck coming my way? Well, that'd be a nice change. Hey, I just realized something. I'm a pretty complex guy. Okay, that was weird. What? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look up here. Aha, another scene. Red. So very red. This year's especially bad. Well, what's the matter, Mayor? Oh, you're back. What about something being red? Haha, it's just that this year's flowers are a especially deep shade of red. So I was thinking the curse of the Cage Emperor's Bride might be particularly strong this year. The curse of the Cage Emperor's Bride? What? But I'm just joking, of course. Who's this Caged Emperor's Bride supposed to be? Well, about 300 years ago, the Emperor at the time, Brimstone IV, planted a tree on the perimeter of Halliar's barrier. He lived all of his later years shut up inside his castle, so people took to call him the Caged Emperor. It's always educational to have you around, Estelle. But what does the Cage Emperor's bride have to do with this tree? A legend has it, the Cage Emperor murdered his fiancée, buried her corpse beneath the roots of this tree. The tree gets a red color from the murdered bride's blood, which its roots absorb. What? What the hell? It's really nothing more than a legend. Well, of course. There's no way the tree could keep sucking someone's blood for centuries anyway. Yes, but I'm worried this macabre tale will drive potential visitors away from our town. Then don't you think it's a bad idea to tell it to travelers? Who? Forget all about the story I just told you, could you? How are we supposed to forget something like that? But if you don't forget it, the Cage Emperor's bride will hold a grudge against you. Cut it out! There you go again. Here's reinforcing the legend. Oops. There's no way that story is true. Well, that was interesting, educational, and instrumental, and entertainmental. Shut up. Okay, and that probably just about does it. I want to go ahead and end the episode here, because I believe the two of them together should be over 30 minutes. Join me next time when we make our way to Aspio, and yeah, Aspio is the next city over. So I just started hitting the ones on the way, because I've been kind of neglecting side quests lately, but like I was talking about earlier, this game has made everything seem super urgent. And so I didn't really feel justified, or like I should be stopping to just randomly run around to towns and see what comes up. But at least right now it's like, well, we're just going to investigate. But it's not, it's not like the world is about to end, which is funny, because if Estelle uses enough magic, the world's about to end. But still, this is like the least, oh my gosh, we have to go take care of this right the freak now moment that I've had in the game so far. Anyway, I'll see you next time, guys.